So Chairman Rose turned himself in then. Never thought I'd live to see the day. He woke in Eternatus and caused a catastrophe for the entire region. You reap what you sow, I say. I don't know about you, but I slept like the dead. Everyone's still talking about what happened, but at least things are back to normal now. We really did defeat Eternatus together with Zenta and Zacian. And still Lee's. Well, he's being Lee. Insisted on having a championship match with you today. It's a bit much, isn't it? You sure you're up to it? I'm not even too sure about him. He was out cold and hurt pretty badly at himself during all that mess. I do understand how he feels, though. Feels like I've been waiting forever to get to see you and him face off in a serious match. So come on, the match will be at Windon Stadium. Where else? And with us, we're now able to go take on Lee for, well, the final match. Hey everybody, Orpheolus here. Welcome you all to the main story finale of Pokemon Sword and Shield. At last, the final match, Challenger Orv. We're getting cheered on before, well, the grand finale of all. Before we get started though, a couple things to note though before we head off to the championship match. You'll head here to Bridgefield. The first thing to note though is that after the Day of Darkness, the wild area will have changed significantly. Also, I probably should go ahead and catch a certain Pokemon I've been meaning to catch for a while now. So yeah, so at this point you are free to go about the wild area as you see fit. However though, things are going to be a little bit differently now. I'm going to see if they might have spawned right now. Before we do so, plus there's another Pokemon I'm trying to catch here. Okay, looks like they're not here quite yet. So yeah, so one thing to note though is that after the Day of Darkness, the wild area will have changed significantly. I'm just trying to see if I can find a Pokemon. Yes. You! I've been meaning to catch you for so darn long! The big thing though is that after the Day of Darkness, the wild area will change significantly. Every single wild Pokemon here across the wild area will be level 60 now. There are a couple exceptions later on, but for all intents and purposes, every single Pokemon here in the wild area is level 60. Also, I'm doing this because this is one of the very few Pokemon I haven't been able to catch, and I kind of forgot about Elgima's existence. Hooray for business notes, and also I came here because I didn't know if it was cloudy weather. So yeah, we're getting pretty close to completing the decks. I don't know how close we are right now. Looking at our decks, we are at, hey, 390. Almost there. The next thing to note though is that with wild area changes, these dens now give out a lot more experience. 2,000 compared to 500. And also 5-star Pokemon are now a lot more common, so yay? Question mark. Alright then, and with the Day of Darkness all resolved, I guess it's time for the last bio of the game. The fight up ahead will have a little bit of special dialogue if you have Eternatus in your party. So, I guess with this all done, the last Pokemon of the base game is Eternatus, which you have whether you like it or not. I mean, you can surprise trade it away if you want to, but eh. So going on in here, Eternatus? That's a terrible Eternatus! So yeah, Eternatus, it's a very powerful Pokemon. As a bit thing of a bio though, it is a very powerful Pokemon. 130 speed, 140 HP in special attack, and pretty solid defenses. Pretty solid defenses. It is a very strong and reliable Pokemon. It's a very powerful Pokemon, and really for the base game, it's not super fantastic neat. Well, of course it's super fantastic. But the big thing about Eternatus though that I don't really like though, is that it has a terrible move pool. Dragon Pulse, Flamethrower, Sledge Bomb, Dynamax Cannon, that's all it really gets. It has terrible moves. I guess the only other moves you can really learn is Flash Cannon. But that's really it. It has a really bad move pool, all things considered. It just gets the job done with the 4 moves it has, which is kind of a sucky part, but yeah. Another thing to note though about Eternatus is that it does get its other signature move, Eterna Beam, at like 90, 100, something like that, which is a super powerful attack, but all things considered, Eternatus is very powerful but very limited in the stuff it can do. As for its base game stuff, it's very powerful. It's a very good asset for raids, so all things considered, because Dynamax Cannon will make short work of a lot of raids. Then again, if you're having to do most of the carrying, yeah, might as well go all out. There we go. And with this all done, it is now time for us for our final match of the game. Starting things up though, and heading up with Flair. So, despite us being over level now, levels are going to be catching up. Hey, it's Orph! I'll cheer you on. Show us a good match. The final showdown. This is so exciting. Indeed it is. Challenger Orph. Go on, show us what you can do. Hold strong and noble. Orph is the best. Please, can I have an autograph? Challenger Orph. And thus, the fight that the entire game has been building up is now ahead of us. Let's go, Orph! Orph! You have to beat Leon. You just have to. What do you lot have to say? I feel like Challenger Orph has a balanced team. You still don't believe in me, do you? Well, I want to show you. I want to show you that I'm the absolute best. So yeah, so now, let us begin. Once you talk to the NPC here, this is the point of no return. You'll be locked. I do believe you're going to be locked into fighting Leon. This is the final match against the champion, the championship match. Are you ready to face Leon? I'm ready to kick his arse. Then change in your uniform and head out onto the pit. My matches are always sold out with this. I've never seen a crowd this wild. Everyone knows what you did for us this week, Orph. They know that you're the one who caught Eternatus and saved the future of the Galar region. A real hero who battled alongside the legendary Pokemon Zacian and Zamazenta. I couldn't have dreamed of a better challenger to help increase my winning streak. Now that you've seen what kind of strength you possess as the greatest of all challengers, crushing you into the dirt will show everyone just how strong the champion truly is. Come on, Orph. Let's make this a final match that'll go down in Galar's history. No, a match that'll change Galar forever. We're going to have an absolute champion time. It's one of the duties of the champion to get the crowd fired up. Welcome to the final fight. Yeah, the levels are spiking here. It's like, went from level 50 to level 60, so you're going to have to give it all for this final fight. Not only that, but it's also probably the hardest boss fight of the game, fitting for the unbeatable champion. Let's show him what's up. Anyways, he is starting with Aegislash, level 62, standing for the abilities news, King Shield, Shadow Ball, Sacred Sword, and Flash Cannon. This Pokemon can be pretty difficult because you have to understand its gimmick. So for slow Pokemon, yeah. So you have to give it your all in this fight. Aegislash is a very defensive Pokemon until it goes out into offense. If you understand its gimmick though, you can melt through. A super effective hit. I expect nothing less from your team. And the fight is only just beginning. Yeah, at least we're now well evenly matched. Next up is going to be Haxorus. Haxorus, let's end up Clembora. Haxorus is level 63, Rivalry for the ability to use Poison Jab, Iron Tail, Outrage, and Earthquake. This Pokemon is pretty scary. Especially if you are, yeah. This is actually kind of brilliant too. Because Haxorus, oh, never mind, it has Mold Breaker. Hold on 1 second. Gotta change my notes real quick. I actually had the wrong notes down. Mold Breaker. Then again, I had these notes created when I was, when the game was first released, so, yeah. So anyways, yes. Mold Breaker for the ability. This will hit really hard. I was expecting Rivalry, but, yeah. Nice critical hit. Don't get caught up on a critical hit. Focus on what you have to do next. It's my turn to score a critical hit now, Leon. Or not. That works too. Alright, Flahera 63 and Spartoon 63. Next up's Dragapult. This is a kind of a scary Pokemon. Bring up a special wall-based Pokemon, and you should be fine. Dragapult is level 62. Infiltrator, Clear Body. Really, I think it's a Clear Body. Shadow Ball, Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, and Dragon Breath. Once again, canon developed when this game was first released. I haven't quite updated it yet. So yeah, Dragapult is a scary Pokemon. It is one of the fastest Pokemon in the game. And no messing around. We have to give it our all. Ew. A special defense fall. Yeah, it's a very powerful special sweeper. Ha, how you like that crit? Critical hit. Pretty good, Challenger. I'm just lucky, okay? There we go. Muse is level 65. Alright, next up is going to be Mr. Rhyme. What do I want to do with Mr. Rhyme? I guess I'll send up Flahera. Next up is going to be Mr. Rhyme if you start with Scorbunny. Level 64, Tangled Feet for the ability from his Teeter Dance, Psychic, Freeze Dry, and Thunderbolt. Rhyperior if you start with Sobble. Level 64, Solid Rock for the ability. Earthquake, Stone Edge, Mega Horn, and Heat Crash. And Seismitoad if you start with Grookey. Level 64, Poison Touch for the ability. Toxic, Drain Punch, Liquidation, and Earthquake. So yeah, so this is actually a bait Pokemon. It's supposed to bait out your starter for it to go into its next wave of the fight. And there we go. Yeah, Flahera is just super powerful, but now the fight's really taking off. Next up is Intelion. For Intelion, let's bring up Rosalina. Intelion, if you started with Scorbunny, so 64, turn for the ability, Snipe Shot, Dark Pulse, Mud Shot, and Tearful Luck. A very cool aspect. This is the starter that you and Hop did not pick. He raised it up and is using it against you. A very cool aspect. Otherwise, Cinderace levels if you started with a Grookey level 64, Blaze for the ability, Fireball, Feint, Acrobatics, Quick Attack, or Rillaboom started Sobble level 64, Drum Beating, Overgrowth for the ability, Drum Beating, Knockoff, Endeavor, and High Horsepower. So pretty powerful fight. So let's go ahead and bring in the Energy Ball. Oh no, Tearful Luck. It shouldn't matter too much. So yeah, so one thing I haven't quite mentioned though, this boss theme is actually really good. It's a remix of the Hall of Fame theme, so one of you is going down into history forever. Who will it be? You or Leon? Yeah, I do really like this boss fight. I think it's one of the best fights in the entire series. Personally though, I think that Kukui's final boss fight is better than this fight, but it's still also a really good one. The boss theme's really good. It's very similar to Kukui, all things considered. I do like Kukui as a boss fight more. It's probably my favorite fight in the entire franchise, but this one's also really up there. Also, why aren't you doing anything? You have Mud Shot. You have Dark Pulse. Alright. But we're now into the storm. Time for the famous Pokemon. The thing that Leon's known for. I don't have a good counter for this Pokemon. We just have to give it our all. I guess... I really don't have a good counter for this Pokemon. I guess for Muse. Lastly, the famous Pokemon. The Pokemon that Leon is known for. Probably the reason why Leon's so impressive. The ultimate Pokemon... Fan service! I'm not finished having a champion time here. I don't let anyone finish it for me. Charizard, level 65, Blaze for the ability, Fire Blast, Air Slash, Solar Beam, Ancient Power. Type coverage, hard-hitting Pokemon. I'll show what Charizard can really do. It's Gigantamax time! Because of this Solar Beam, it's a one-turn charge with Charizard. It has the type coverage and just has the power. It has the speed. It has everything it needs. It has perfect EVs and IVs, so you just have to weather the storm. I'm going to try to bait it into using an air storm. Or I guess a wild blast. Nope, max overgrowth, so I actually predicted it pretty well. There we go. Alright then, so grass is on the field, so we'll be able to heal up a little bit. Yeah, this Charizard is a beast. Normally what I like to do is set up an Aegislash and just sweep through his team, but I'm up for a little bit of fun. So, let's go for the bounce and try to get Paralysis on. Max Rockfall. Let's have some Karma take over. Also, I was waiting for his last dialogue. And for super effective hits is a surefire way to claim victory. I was actually hoping now to outspeed him. But Charizard's now out, so I don't have much here. Well, Charizard is down, but it has a speed buff. I have healing, and Solar Beam's hindered out, so get Shadow Ball. He didn't use his signature move, though. Nice burn. At least we got 2 ways of healing, but I still think this will probably take him out, unless I get lucky. I just gotta go for the revenge kill, I guess. See if I get lucky at all. Nope. That's the power of perfect EVs and IVs. I don't have much now. Cremuse kind of tanks it out. I don't have much else here. So I'll outspeed everything. And resist all my moves too. It's also a sucky part. I gotta tank it out. Or just get critted. Oh no. Or just regular. He's in Blaze range now, isn't he? Oh, that really sucks. Just gotta get lucky, I guess. He's just sweeping through my team. And the Sandstorm's down, he has 1 Fire Blast left. I actually have to heal. Well, if he doesn't want to heal, I sure as hell am. Yeah, this is what makes a good final boss, just a Pokemon that's oppressive. And plus my team's not really well suited for this type of Pokemon. At least he's out of Fire Blast now, so... Yep, this is me using Ancient Power now. Okay, we got this under control now. It's that Fire Blast that's annoying. I have demons in my head. For the on! For the meme! My time as a champion is over. What a champion time it's been. Thank you for the greatest battle I've ever had. Thank you for the roughest battle I've had in a long time. Then again, no X items, so maxing. It's a hard fight if you don't go with the region's gimmick. Congratulations, Orph. You beat the unbeatable champion, making you the new champion of the region. You become a first-rate trainer, alright? I've offered you my heartfelt congratulations. And now you've grown so strong, perhaps it's time I started looking ahead myself. It's time we adults started working on improving the here and now for the sake of all there is to come. And you, Orph, what you brought to do now, believe in yourself and your partner Pokemon, and keep on blasting ahead, in order to create that bright future we all hope to see. People of Galar, we have it! A new legend born right before your eyes! Your champion, Orph! Bet you can't wait to see what kind of future a kid like this kind of strength might bring about. I sure can. Let's watch and see what he can do. Thank you all for so much for watching this Let's Play. This has been quite a blast of a Let's Play to say the least, but we are far from done. We have a lot of stuff to go through, and yeah, so I guess kind of going over my thoughts of this Let's Play, I thought it was an alright Let's Play, all things considered. Then again, I haven't been feeling super 100% myself lately but this has been quite a fun Let's Play to record through. It's been a while since my last Pokemon Let's Play, and at least I was able to go through this Let's Play on a little bit more of a positive note, since my last one was... It was during a pretty negative time in my life, but at least I've been able to keep it together into quite a good Let's Play, and honestly, I really like that final boss too. It was quite a fun blast to go through that. Yeah, I did have to resort to healing, but it was quite a challenging fight to say the least. I didn't want to make it too easy by using X items and everything like I'm normally used to doing, and plus also you can use a oh hi there little mouse that came on through. Yeah, one thing that's kind of with that little cutscene there is that they left the mouse movement in. Then again, you can't really be perfect. So my thoughts on the game itself. Well, I was trying to be a little bit more positive with this Let's Play. Pokemon Sword and Shield is still one of the worst Pokemon, one of the weakest Pokemon games. I wouldn't say it's necessarily as bad as Ultra Sun or especially Let's Go. Those are probably the two worst Pokemon games, but this one's also not a fantastic game. I was trying to showcase a lot of the goods about this game. It has some beautiful locations and such. There's a lot wrong with this game, mostly in the structure of this game, and personally, I think it's kind of at the fault of both Game Freak and the Pokemon Company. Like Game Freak, they're just kind of taking things a little bit easier. They could definitely try to use a larger team, but I feel that's being stranglehold by the Pokemon Company, trying to micromanage everything that they do in order to create a simple experience that way people could go on through. And in turn, just kind of hampers their products a bit. They just make games so simple anymore that it's kind of showing off here. Like, there's a difference between taking things simply and taking things lazily. Like Pokemon Black and White, they're kind of condensing the games down a bit, but they expanded out on so much. Here, they just kind of went down the lazy route. There's some good things here and there too, but really, this game could have used a lot more development time. But the Pokemon Company just wanted to rush this game out for the sake of having a holiday release. Yeah, kind of hindered things out here and there, but they actually did expand on things a little bit. Yeah, the wild area is pretty bad. But the DLC islands are pretty good there too. So at least there is a bit of plus side there, and a little bit of optimism for the future. I don't know how Let's Go and, Diamond Pearl remakes or Arceus went, since this was recorded before their launches. Yeah, I was trying to record these episodes out so that way I have a little bit of free time before they release, so that way I have a little bit of back stock before I get swept up in Pokemon and other miscellaneous stuff. So yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed this Let's Play. Yeah, I know it's been a weird roundabout Let's Play, just trying to mitigate the difficulty balances this game has, because this game just gets very easy for Well and then just boom, slam Well Leon. But at least the game was well balanced around Leon, unlike older Pokemon games where the experience curve really didn't do so well, so yeah. So I guess with this all done, I do have some more thoughts I do want to give over some other Pokemon. Like, I typically do my Pokemon bios towards the second time we view the credits, that way the post-game has time to flesh everyone out, and yeah. So as for what's coming up soon, you got me, because I actually know what we're doing next, and that is the post-game. Well, originally there wasn't a lot of post-game, they just had like a little bit of side story and such. Because of the DLCs, they expanded this game out quite a bit, so we still have a long ways to go. This has been Orpheolus with Pokemon Sword and Shield, and I will see you all during the next part of the Let's Play, as we begin the DLC stuff. Thank you everyone, and I'll see you all in the next one.